Happy Wednesday, happy trading. Nothing I'd rather be doing than trading these markets. Let's go over stocks with the greatest flow. Let's start with Apple. No. Coin. I'm going to count it. Coin. We'll count it. Google. No. JPM. No. Visa. No. And Exxon. That's what we tried now. So the greatest flow that we had was coin. And if we look here, we have a tight narrow space. It's neutral. It's going down. It's up. You get that elephant bar right off of a flat 200. And then, boom, you even get the RB red bar, ignore, and it keeps going. And that should have been the trade of the morning. What we started with Exxon. And the why we started with Exxon, we had a flat state. 1, position 2, relatively kind of a position 3, but in a position 2, and we had a position 2 takeout of a red bar right here. We bought into it thinking it was going to go higher. Instead, it went down, and that was unfortunate. That was a loss for us, but hey, trading, you're going to take some losses. What we should have done is let it come back down. And then on this position of power, take that. And maybe you got something there. It looks like it wasn't much of anything, but that would have been something. Let's keep going. We got a position of power on the 5 minute. So if we get anything, color changes, we take. So this is a color change right here. We could have taken that. And that color change would have led us to a move right there, which is a whale, which is what we're looking for. Let's see if we had any moves on the 2 minute. Maybe you could have took this. Maybe you could have took this. Nope. We wouldn't be playing anything until 14. 14. I mean, you could have played this. This is a downward tail bar. And it goes down. We're back at 14. Don't see anything, don't see anything, don't see anything. It would have been nice to somehow catch that. I guess on the 5 minute you have 2 tail bars. in between a large bar. Maybe. That's hard to say. I would have taken that. The next one, we're going to go at Apple. So Apple, we figured wide space, it's going to curl back up, and the 200 was close to the 20. So if it could just break above it, we figured yeah. And what you would have saw here is, hey, Fab 4, you wouldn't have gone there. This, I took it, but technically Fab 4, you shouldn't have taken that. But I took it, Fab 4, added here, which was a mistake. I just accidentally hit the button. And then I got out right here. Could have got out here or somewhere a little bit higher, but it didn't matter. This wasn't going anywhere until it broke that 200. And did it ever break it? Remember the stops here. It broke it, and then it went up a little bit. It tried again, and then it broke it. And that's when it would have been nothing above. You had a position of power. You have a color change right here. You could have taken it. A color change right here. You could have taken it. But those are at 12 o'clock. We're done at 11, so we're not in it anymore. Anything till 14. It's going up. It's going up. We're back in at 14. You could do, it's black and white, salt and pepper. So I guess you could do a takeout here and sell. It's a little risky, but you do a takeout here and sell because you're wide state. Go to narrow state. And what we tried to do is we saw an elephant bar. We bought into it, but that was the end of the day. As soon as we bought into it, it went down on us completely, and we got out here. So that was a dumb trade. That was our dumbest trade of the day. Next trade was Coin. Coin, you get, this was the probably best trade of the day, but we didn't make it. You get flat, narrow state, and then wrong color. You could have said, hey, this was a green bar takeout, and then just because that's a downward tail bar, so that is a green bar takeout, you could have sold here, set the stop, and then as soon as that got erased right there, it would have been a green bar takeout or stop and reverse, and then you would have had all of that move. But the better play is just, hey, stop right here off the 200, and then you could do the green bar here, and you would have gotten a nice move from here to here. And then you'd be done with the day. 20 seconds, 20 minutes. Now you're looking at, is this 3-finger? Takes out there. You could sell. You really only want to do that on the 5-minute, but still, that is an example. They're wide spaced. You could play it down. Play it down. This is flat, so it's not going to expect anything. Now you get this elephant off, but that's at 12. 11, I'm done. 11, I'm done. Position of power. Really, you could look at it here, starting here. Position of power, green bar takeout, green bar takeout. What we tried to do is, this was far away and it got above it, and we tried to play that with the stop here, and we got out right here. I think we only lost a minimal amount, but it did try it. And it tried it, and then it faked it, and it went way down. So, good thing we got out when we did. Next stock is going to be Visa. So Visa looks a little bit like Coin. You're going to have Fab 4s right here. This was a neutral bar, wrong color. It went up. I mean, you could have played this up as soon as it canceled out that red bar and got all the way up here. You would have had a position of power, and that would have been nice. It wouldn't have started exactly at the beginning of the day. It would have started a little bit later. What we ended up doing is, when it got separated, almost got separated, but it was later in the day it got separated. So we don't come back till 14. Oh, okay, that was the wrong day. So 1 Juneteenth. That makes more sense. So here's Fab 4. You get a hard sell through it. It bounces back up. You're looking for a GIF. Here's the 50 mark. Here's the 1/3. Here's the 1/3. You're looking for a move here, 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 or within that range. What you end up getting is this color change right here. Takes out this bar, and then that's what you should go for. Get that amount, which is all this right here. And now this goes flat. We're out. wait till 14. You would have had a move right here, or even took this move, buy into that, but we wouldn't be in it, but that would be a good move to take. Color change right here, that's a good move to take. And probably get out right here of the previous day's close. What we ended up doing is we saw 1, 2, 3 with the price, and we sold here. We got out here. We should have let it bounce and then get out some more here, but we didn't. So the next stock, that was Visa. 1, 2, 3, 4. We didn't trade Google today. 1, 2. It's been Fab 4. Probably wouldn't have had anything to trade. I like this though, off the 200. You could have traded that. You wanted to get away from it though, so I can understand why that didn't work. Position of power, color change, color change, wait until 14. Wide. Wait for it to turn up. If it does, there might be a sign. Set to stop. Nope. Get out. End of day. Next stock would be JP or Chase. You have Fab 4. First box is kind of wild. It just goes here to here, so you don't know what to do, so you're just avoiding it. Maybe you could take this one off of the 8, but that doesn't go anywhere. Really, it would be wait. You get a sell off a flat 200. Those are the best positions that we want to wait for. You get a nice move, get out, comes back. You could get back in right here with the color change. Doesn't work. We're out of the market 11 o'clock. Wait till 14. This, you could have set the stop. Tail bar. As soon as it goes above it, buy. And you could have tried it and got out a little bit, but as you can see, it doesn't work. and that's probably way beyond your risk factor. So those are the moves for today. Be back at it tomorrow. Till next time.